For some time I have been daydreaming upon what I would like to see in Fallout 5. I decided to see what the community's thoughts were recently, and to say that this is a passionately heated discussion is an understatement. But there is one post on Reddit by a user named Crazed Archivist, which every single point really resonated with me to the core. So I wanted to share with you all his list of the must-haves. In his words, if you make Fallout 5 with these characteristics, I guarantee that everyone will love it and be willing to pay top dollar. But fair warning, I had to tweak the original post as some of the language came off a little too racy for the YouTubes.
Let's go, boy.
I have been baptized twice. Once in water, once in flame.
11. Make interesting DLC.
I am the right hand of the Lord, and the instrument of his vengeance.
The Fallout New Vegas extended narrative going through all 4 DLC was the most amazing thing that the game ever provided, and you must learn from that.
Zion may not be lost to us after all.
It's been some time since Vault 76 opened its door.
10. For the love of Adam, make a new bloody engine. Y'all are using the one from Morrowind and it shows. You guys are basically sabotaging yourself with this shit.
Take me home, country road.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
Do you join the Unity, or do you die here?
Join.
Die!
Join.
Die!
9. Please scrap this stupid Mass Effect dialogue wheel thingy. I want dialogue options. Many dialogue options. Without the voice protagonist either. I know that Fallout 4 tried to be more user-friendly to the console people, and they thought that having a voice protagonist would be more immersive, but really, it's stepping too far away from the RPG and kind of waters down the choices. It's really hard to just have a one-word answer instead of a whole sentence and, I guess, a tree to go down.
It does not matter. Victory shall be ours. It shall be swift, and it will be honest, purchased with blood.
8. Stop trying to sell mods or skins or anything on a paid game. We already bought the game, we already paid for the DLC, we already spent money on your game, so why do you need to charge extra money for skins and whatnot? Do you think we're stupid?
In Fallout, and then in Fallout New Vegas in particular, we really wanted to have sort of a lot of groups that people could interact with.
7. We need the reputation system back. It was completely amazing in Fallout New Vegas, and it made you feel like your actions had impact with different characters and factions in the game.
Factions are really important to us. We didn't want to make it something where it was black and white, where you have the small group of good people against a small group of bad people. It's this very complex mixture of these different people and these different factions.
And it works like this. You can scrap items in the world for materials and then use those materials to build the way you want.
Fallout 4 crafting. It was awesome. Keep it. It's easy to understand and great to see in action. I would like to see ammo workbenches and ammunition recycling like we had in Fallout New Vegas, but even without it, the current system is actually great.
As your settlement grows, people will arrive, including certain traders. They have some of the best items in the game.
Settlement system is cool, but maybe add more variety to the NPC simulation. Make it look more alive and interactive. 4. Better stories. Bethesda, your narratives are a bit shit and super predictable. I don't know why you keep gambling on these happy son-father stories with safe morals, where you can either be Satan or the return of Jesus Christ with no in-between. Fallout New Vegas was great on this aspect because you really had to stop and think about your options. Hell, hire some actual writers instead of asking your quest designers to make up your plots. So when you make quest designers write stories, all the stories become fetch quests with no substance because quest designers aren't writers. We want gritty political narratives with hard choices that have both negative and positive impacts, no matter the choice. It can't be a choice between giving free water to everyone in DC or poisoning everyone. And my own personal aside here to this thought is perfectly encapsulated by Billy, the boy in the fridge, the law-breaking ghoul that was too much to digest in Fallout 4.
Your dad and I don't care what you look like. We still love you.
I love you too, Mom. I missed you guys.
Is this huge army of slavers called Caesar's Legion.
Which is this terrifying war band of slaves that has come from out of the Grand Canyon area.
3. Attention to detail and lore. In Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas, we didn't have raiders. We had jackals, vipers, fiends, great khans. They were livid and realistic and often fought between themselves. But in Fallout 3 and 4, apparently all raiders just decided to make one massive gang called Raiders with edgy Mad Max-like aesthetics. Also, why are the ogres all with no personality? Why don't we see humans and super mutants working together like they do in New California?
The great khans or the kings, it's going to make a big difference.
Ready to fuck some shit up?
2. Fallout combat system. It was great. Fallout 3 and New Vegas combat was shit and outdated. Fallout 4 combat was fluid. Although the game was criticized for being too combat-centric, it's a vast improvement that should no doubt be carried forward.
Our roads into NCR are hung with the bodies of those who attempted to negotiate with us. Save your speeches. We will take Hoover Dam and move forward until our feet crush the setting sun beneath them.
Number 1. Fallout 1, 2, New Vegas RPG elements like game-changing perks and traits, skills attached to dialogue instead of this charisma shit, and skills affecting gameplay, like when you could repair elevators and radios in Fallout New Vegas with repair skill or help sick people at hospitals. Hell, maybe implement Elder Scrolls skill learning system. I really liked it in Skyrim. Again, so many thanks to Crazed Archivist. These points just hit the nail on the head for me so much. I thought, geez, there's no point in actually changing up much. This guy has got it, and I think it resonated so heavily with the fans on Reddit. It's one of the most upvoted posts. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Please keep it respectful, and I am excited, and hopefully Bethesda gets it right for Fallout 5.
You will never survive my deadly robo-scorpions, technological terrors, and my bigger, more atomic versions of these things. Goodbye.